have been a lot of changes in the Untitled boxing game, and overall, most changes have come down to style changes. Now what this means is usually that the balance of the styles keeps on getting messed up constantly over and over again. You know what this means? It means that we need a new style tier list. First of all, we have basic, and in the modern day and age, basic is not even that bad. Basic is actually B tier. You'd be surprised at how good basic actually is nowadays, especially compared to back then. The hitboxes are so messed up now, and the dodging is so messed up that even that basic can fuck you down if you're not careful enough. So yeah, basic is actually a beast currently. Next up we have Corkscrew. Now Corkscrew is an A tier style. I don't know why people keep saying it's underrated and that it's you know, respect for using it. I mean, it used to be underrated, but now it's just kind of like, it's an actual good style. If you know how to use it, you can do pretty good. So yeah, I don't know what the glazing is about, but Corkscrew is A tier, and you know, it's not underrated at all. Next up we have Counter style. Counter style is one of those styles which is kind of in the middle. We'll put it in B tier, but we'll put it above basic style. Counter is really good against newbies, but the thing is, if you're fighting anyone who has close to some experience or better fights, your counter becomes disabled pretty much because they know how to deal with it. So counter is good against noobs, but you would need to use it at a really high level in order to perform well in actual rank nowadays. So that's that. Next up we have Ghost style. Yeah, just a little side note. Ghost got a rework now, and I wasn't aware of that because when I was recording video, that didn't happen yet. So yeah, Ghost is still rating the same, but now it has rework. So yeah, that's the rework Ghost rating. Ghost style is still S tier, bro. No matter what you say, Ghost style is S tier. Ghost definitely has become kind of balanced lately in the last few days. I mean, in the last few weeks overall, with the nerfs and buffs and thickness and balances. But I'd say Ghost is kind of somewhere in the middle right now in terms of, you know, how good it was and how good it isn't. So I have to say Ghost is still S tier, but definitely kind of requires a bit more, you know, patience when being used. Now people kind of know how to deal with it. But regardless, it's still an S tier style, and we gotta be honest here. Next up we have Hanslow. Hanslow is actually B tier, below basic. Now let me explain myself. A lot of you are gonna jump in the comments now saying, oh, your Hanslow is an OP style, you just don't know how to use it, and that's that. The thing is, it's only OP if you know how to counter constantly. But the thing is, your M1s are slow, your M2s are slow, and your damage is non-existent unless it's in counter. Usually styles, if they counter you, they do good damage, but even if they don't, they still do solid damage. Hanslow does no damage. It's like getting hit by a bouncy rubber glove constantly, because it does no damage unless it's in counter. Next up we have Hawk. Hawk is a definite S tier style as well. I don't know why people don't think it is, but it actually is. The only reason why Hawk is below Ghost is because Hawk has such a shitty guard. Unless you can spam perfect dodges constantly, you're gonna end up beat. Hawk is really good though. I don't know why some people still think Hawk is bad. It's usually people under like 15k rank score that are saying Hawk is bad. So like, Hawk isn't really that bad, and Hawk is actually really amazing, especially it's a counter for Iron Fist and similar styles. So Hawk is definitely good. Next up we have Hitman. Now down to earth, I absolutely hate Hitman, but Hitman is very OP. The thing with Hitman is your dashes are weak, and if you're playing Hitman against someone who can kind of rush constantly and land hits, you're gonna get fucked. We're gonna put Hitman in A tier for now and not S tier, because Hitman would lose to Hawk pretty much, and would lose to Ghost if used correctly, like everything else. But in the end, all of these ratings just come down to how well you can use the style, so don't take him for like 100%. Next up we have Epo. Epo, in my opinion, A tier. Epo is definitely one of the best balanced styles overall right now. Since Epo M1 speed got buffed, I don't know if that's still in effect. I don't check buffs daily and nerfs daily, but Epo is definitely one of the most balanced styles right now. It has good M1 speed, good M1. M2 has such big hitbox though. M1s are so hard and annoying to dodge, even though they don't seem like they should be, but they really are. Next up we have Kimura style. Kimura style is, I hate to say, but Kimura style is D tier. Kimura style is hot garbage. Of course, there's gonna be some people who are gods with Kimura style, but let's talk about why Kimura is bad. It's not necessarily that Kimura as a style is bad in itself, or that the idea is bad. It's just that Kimura has nothing special going for it. And Kimura doesn't have high counter damage, doesn't have that great of a guard, doesn't do that much guard break, but the worst part, it has a slow effect, which is completely useless. Until the recent nerf, which was about a week ago, Kimura was S tier, easily. It was so good, since the slow effect was permanent, that it only like went away if they managed to evade your hits. But as long as you kept on hitting them, the slow kept on putting on pressure, and it was insane. Same with Iron Fist. Kimura and Iron Fist were the two best styles in the game up until a week ago. Then it all changed, but that's why Kimura now has been decreased back to hot shit. Next up we have Long Guard. Long Guard, I don't know what else to say except I think Long Guard is A tier. I used to love Long Guard. I used to be a Long Guard main myself, but Long Guard has just become so annoying, and it's kind of a style that people just use when they want to bully you into submission with their superior ping. Long Guard has insane reach, insane hitboxes, which are completely out of this world, and that should be fixed, I think. Other than that, Long Guard does pretty solid damage, and overall it's an amazing style. With it has an insane guard as well, so I gotta give it to Long Guard. It's an A tier style at least. You could still outdo it with Hitman, Epo, or anything else. I'm kind of looking at this right now, and I'm thinking that I'm a bit mentally unstable. I'm gonna just put Corkscrew to bottom of A tier because it kind of makes no sense to me that I put Corkscrew over Hitman and all of that. I just noticed, but there we go, that's fixed now. Next up we have Slugger. Now Slugger, let's be rude with each other. Slugger is kind of like right now. It's kind of B tier. Let's put it on top of B tier, right? Now I've seen Slugger being absolutely OP. There's this one person in ranked using Slugger and absolutely slapping the living shit out of everybody. But other than that, if you try to use Slugger in ranked now, like if you're not very good with it or you didn't always main it, so Slugger has kind of become a very numbed down than what it used to be. So I'm gonna have to go with B tier. Next up we have Smash. Look guys, I'm a Smash glazer, bro. In my opinion, if you ask me, Smash and Iron Fist are one of the two best styles in the game. Some of the best styles in the game. The thing about Smash is people always liked Smash, right? There was very few Smash haters. But the thing with Smash was it wasn't always that balanced, and it really used to be shit at one point. But now with the balance changes and all that, Smash is really kind of a, you know, S tier in all categories. You have a pretty decent guard. Your dashes are very good. Your hits are very good. Your M2 still is a bit too slow for my taste. You know, Smash is just S tier in my opinion. Next up we have Trickster, bro. Surprisingly enough, Trickster gotta be B tier, bro. Like Trickster is definitely B tier at least. Trickster is actually good. That's the thing. People don't really realize this much. It has kind of bad dodges and bad M2s, but Trickster has so much guard break. It's insane, and such reach as well. If you can kind of time Trickster right, Trickster is actually pretty solid. Okay, we'll put it in C tier. We won't glaze it, but we'll put it in C tier. Look guys, this is the current state of the game, okay? I'll put some clips on the screen of Wolf just to kind of specify my point further on. But if somebody's using Wolf right now, and they're good with it, like my friend I fought today, there is nothing you can do. They kind of have this illusion where their M2s come in like at a split second of speed. It's insane. I just can't put Smash over that, bro. Wolf has climbed its way back. Wolf used to fall down so low from S tier, and now it's all the way on the top of S tier again. So look, love it or hate it, I personally hate it, but Wolf is definitely insane now. Bullet is a pretty difficult style to place anywhere, but if I had to, I'm gonna put it above Hitman. So listen, hear me out. Bullet has good M1s, but the thing is, they don't do that much damage. They do pretty solid guard break though. But the thing with Bullet is your main weapon is really, and your only weapon is really the M2, which is kind of cool, but it's very slow. So the problem we come to face with Bullet is if you miss your M2, you're getting absolutely mauled. So Bullet has no weapons other than the M2, which is insanely powerful. But I definitely, let me just switch that. Let me put Epo above Bullet because Epo is definitely more well balanced compared to Bullet style. So that's that. Next up we have Iron Fist. Iron Fist is without a doubt in my mind probably the best style in the game right now. There is no style like Iron Fist. It's so unique. It does self damage, which is kind of high, but that's fine. I guess you have to have some drawbacks, right? Iron Fist is really good, and the only thing I have problems with is like dodging people with Iron Fist. But if you know how to perfect dodge every other style and you use Iron Fist, you're gonna win pretty much every match. Alright guys, let me know what you think of the tier list in the comments down below, and yeah, subscribe for more epic videos. Mwah.